I looking in the right way, Solomon?
Yes.
Okay,
Perfect.
cool.
Perfect.
You got it.
Let me get my buttons ready here. What's that button song by?
Button song.
Something buttons. It's the girl from what is it?
You're gonna try to make a
Pussycat
song out of the
Dolls.
buttons now? Is that
Okay.
what we're doing?
Hey, every time, right?
Every time. It's good stuff.
My brother loves it when I do that.
Never gets old.
Never gets old.
Never.
That's my intro. That's my intro.
Bruh.
That's my intro.
Bruh.
And I'm sitting next to my.
Bruh.
Are you feeling better?
Yo, feeling
obviously
great.
not.
That's weed
Just
cough. Don't worry.
spread your crap. Oh, that's weed cough.
That's good. That's fine. That one's fine.
That's you could tell because it's more chesticle
Yeah.
than guttural.
Yeah.
That's what I call women's breasts, by the way, chesticles.
But I got super sick.
At least you don't call it guttural.
Like I was like 9
Yeah, at least I
years
don't call it
old.
what?
Guttural. That'd be bad.
Let me get them gutturals, girl. Hey, girl, let me get up in them guts.
That's
You're gonna
disgusting.
I know it's terrible. Sorry, Elaine.
Speaking of old man, did you hear about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar busting his hip?
What? Doing what?
Oh.
Being old. But the
Yeah.
funniest thing is,
Was he walking?
no, that's what is even funnier and more old.
Oh
man.
no.
He did it at a Manhattan Transfer concert.
I heard about this concert.
Proven
by
to
the way.
like what is it? The boy from New York City.
All right. Do you want to do a podcast?
Yes.
Let's do a podcast. Here we go.
Unidentical.
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 Welcome back to the Unidentical podcast. As always, I'm your host, Jason Collings. And my special guest, as always, David Collings. He's not a host. He's just a
Nuh-uh.
Wow.
just kidding. He's a
Stand-in
co-host.
guest.
I'm joking. I'm trying to steal the pod from him. No.
Can't.
Welcome back to the Unidentical podcast. Actually, we had a week off. Sorry about that. David had cooties.
So sick.
David had cooties.
Yeah.
And you had what, food poisoning or something?
No, it was some sort of flu. At
Did you
first,
have-
I had COVID, which was not a big deal, and then I had this flu that was made
Did it?
COVID.
Hey, did it give you the water poo?
Not so much that, but I couldn't move. I was like
Gross.
bedridden, man.
Please make sure you continue to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Spotify, or whatever it is that you download your podcast. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating and write a review. Good, bad, ugly, whatever. We'll probably try to read it here on the podcast. If you want to look at our beautiful faces, as always, go to YouTube at the Unidentical Pod. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when something new is coming at you. With that said, let me see a couple things to promote. I will be in San Diego at the Grand Comedy Club December 29th and 30th for 4 shows. I will be in Alaska, in Anchorage, Alaska at Chilkoot Charlie's the 13th and the 12th and 13th.
At where?
Chilkoot Charlie's.
Are you saying chill coot?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
That Eskimo?
Sounds like sounds like. You hear what he said? You say, is that Eskimo pussy? You got a chill coot on that one.
Man.
That was great, David. You're a sniper.
So
You're a
bad.
sniper. Yeah, Chilkoot Charlie's in Anchorage, Alaska, January. See, I fly out on the 11th, 12th, and 13th. January 12th, January 13th. 5 shows. To be determined. The date. We're going to be in Toronto, also in the second to third week of January. I'll keep you posted on that. Other than that, what else? Don't forget to go on identicalpod.com and buy some merchandise.
You do that every time, by the way. It's unidentical pod.
What am I saying?
Identical pod.
Sorry.
Am I wrong? Solomon, you're hearing it, right?
I'm hearing it.
Every time.
That's like people who come on and they do a website and they go to www dot, and I hate that. It's like, it's
3
either
dub.
3 or none.
Yeah, 3 or none. Go to the worldwideweb.com. Go to the worldwideweb.unidenticalpod.com// what's all that other shit that's after it?
There's H's, there's
I don't know.
T's,
I'm a fucking Gen
there's a
Xer.
semicolon in there.
Yeah, I'm still
But
learning.
look at our stuff.
All the good stuff.
There's our stuff. Go get it. Get it. We got socks. My brother wasn't lying on that episode. We have fucking socks.
I got some original art there too,
Mm-hmm.
like the Dead Throw Records one,
I love that one.
Well, you know what? I was looking for your original art. Where is it?
right there. The one that says
Go down.
right there, next to the yellow one with Jay's face.
Oh, okay. So
That's the
it's
Dead Throw Records.
it's on the sock.
It's on the what?
Oh, it's on the shirt. This one.
That one.
Nice. Ooh, you changed the color.
Ah, let's take a look at that.
It's a cool
Okay,
shirt.
That
That
is
cool.
nice.
Do you get it?
Yeah,
The play on
that's good.
words.
That's good.
Play on words.
Okay, awesome.
It's a fun shirt.
So, is the air conditioner working?
Yeah,
Or am
you
I
guys
just
are just
sweating?
You guys are just too
balls?
hot.
Huh?
You guys are just too hot.
We
Too
chill
hot.
Too hot.
Too hot.
You don't know the song.
Gotta run for shelter.
No, I can't remember the words. Speaking of singing and being extremely talented, we have an awesome guest today. This young lady is not only a talented actress, she's not only a talented musician and singer, she's a talented comic, and she just so happens to be the president of the Jason Collins fan club. Please give it up for Molly Gibson.
Hey,
Oh, it's been so hard to not talk for the last 5 minutes. That was like the hardest thing I've ever done.
You wanted to bust our balls really bad?
Yes.
Yes. You are a millennial, and you're watching
Yes.
what you thought were boomers. We were talking earlier, and she thought that Gen X and boomers was the same thing.
Well,
and I got
okay.
spitting mad.
Well, I think boomer has now become the
It's a slang for just an old guy.
old person. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can switch them out for you guys either way.
But to be clear, our parents are boomers.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're-
As are mine.
as are yours.
Mm.
She knows all the cool Gen X words. She's been
Gen Z, you mean?
Gen Z words. God, I'm off.
I don't know all of them. I would say I know like 50% because they change
Well,
so quickly.
When we were at the comedy store the other night, you like rapid fire shot off like about 900 of them, and I was just like, what, not?
What do
Yeah, you didn't
what's
use
an
any of them in your
example?
set. So
I think we need
I
to
won't
test
even
Molly
remember
on that.
I couldn't remember them.
Well, you're supposed to be professional.
I asked Molly, because she's extremely honest with me at all times, if I look fat. And she said,
Said you look snatched.
I look snatched. And I thought she said snatch.
What's snatched? It's
Yeah,
like-
what is
sounds like you got
snatched? It's just
kidnapped.
like,
Yeah, Molly,
Snatched is
define
skin.
that.
how though? Like, okay, so
Don't ask me. I'm not a Gen Z. I'm just using their vernacular.
That's I
Snatched
want
is
to.
skinny.
Snatch means skinny.
You're
Yeah.
snatched. That
Yeah.
means all your fat got snatched out of your body.
I'm trying to think of how that became snatched. Like,
Oh,
'cause
you,
it sounds like a
can't overanalyze
kidnapping.
it. It's all nonsensical.
It's all
Yeah.
nonsensical.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the one that I got good at was mid. She taught me mid.
Yeah, and you got really good at that one. I'm so proud of you. It took you like 6 months, but you got there.
Yeah, because I would
Yeah.
use it wrong all the time, like Ron Burgundy.
How do you use it?
Mid is if it's just if it's just like okay, right?
Yeah.
So it's the new basic.
Kinda, yeah.
Got it.
We'll get you there, David. Don't worry.
I'm almost to mid. I'm lower mid.
You're lower mid. You're lower mid. I'm upper mid. I'm working on what's after mid. Max. Who fucking knows? See, this is how older people do it. We make it corny. We make it bad. Oh, I'm gonna be maxed out, bro.
Yeah.
Max was a
That's super
80s
mid of
thing.
you.
To
Oh
the
my
max.
God.
It's fucking grody to the max.
But I
Solomon
never
is about to cancel this podcast.
Yeah. But you know,
Well,
I've learned
yes.
I've learned a few as well. You know, getting with these people doing podcasts here. So you got Slay, right?
Well, that's a millennial one.
Is it
Christmas work.
Oh, yeah.
okay? And then the one I hear now is work and I live like all the
No,
time.
those are millennial.
What about something boots? There's something. It
Boots
just
the
means
house down?
yes, that one.
What?
That one.
See,
Don't-
David and I are both
Don't ask
like,
me to expand.
Boot
I
the
can't.
house down.
what is that's dancing?
I don't know.
No, it's not. It basically means it is like, you know, unbelievably great.
Yeah.
Unbelievably good.
Boots the house
yeah.
down.
Wait, what is it?
Boots the house down, man.
But
Yeah.
what did you say? The
Means
def-
unbelievably great.
so
Yeah.
boots the house down then.
If you want to be.
You're so mid.
Ugh, there we
Yeah.
go. Now we're catching on. I like
Nice,
this.
dude.
Huh?
Good use of the word mid.
Yes,
You know who
David.
slays? Santa.
Santa Claus slays, dude.
All right, I think we need to move on from this.
Right.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of saving your podcast.
I want you to say some of those words you said though.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, and I was like, can you use mid, no cap, bussin', on God, facts?
Facts I know.
Okay, great.
That's self-explanatory.
On God.
Stop the cap.
There you go.
There-
There's that one.
No
They
cap.
used to- they've been saying on
What does that
God
mean,
since
by
we
the
were
way?
kids.
Cap is lying.
Yeah, cap is lying. No cap is like not lying.
Yeah.
But
Stop the
isn't that
cap
what
means
on
stop.
God means too?
Yeah.
Because they've been saying that since.
On God?
Kind of.
Is there an urban dictionary for this?
On God, it's like I swear. It's like,
Yeah.
on God.
Yeah, exactly.
On
exactly.
God, I swear, no cap.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember them saying on God when we were in like
You
junior
sound
high.
so bad saying that shit. I sound so old and corny saying that stuff. On
Just
God
that stuff.
cap.
Yeah.
Mid fresh,
You're gonna
snatched.
break your hip at a Manhattan transfer.
See, when we were kids, when we would do what they call on the East Coast the dozens, like bagging on each other.
Yeah.
Then it kind of became capping on each other.
Right.
Like a lot of Latinos say cap. Why you capping on me?
Right.
They
I
like to
remember that.
really influence the ing for some reason. But now capping is a lie.
Right.
So that's kind of cool. So if anybody ever caps on me, they're just lying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Got it.
Or they're shooting at you.
Capping.
Or they're
That's what I thought.
see, that's what it was also when we were growing up here in Long Beach. It was getting capped was getting shot.
Yeah.
Cap gun.
You didn't want that.
Yeah, you don't like strike me as the kind of guys who grew up like hood, but then you talk about growing up like kind of.
We grew up in an area where sometimes you had no choice.
Right.
Yeah.
We avoided it. We walked on the other side of the street of the gunshots, but sometimes you get caught in the middle, baby.
You just gotta politely dodge the gunshot
Gotta
once in a
dodge 'em.
while.
Late
Oh,
80s.
politely dodge?
Kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you were born, there was this thing called the crack epidemic in Los Angeles. And boy, was it wild here. It was so wild.
nuts.
It was crazy. So say their list slower, and I'm going to stop you at each one. Go.
Facts
That's the truth.
on God,
That's the truth.
no cap.
Don't lie.
That's
they're
the
We
truth.
have 900 words for the same fucking thing. Cool,
Mhm.
cool, cool, cool.
Right.
Very efficient. And go ahead.
Bussin',
Bussin'? Is it buzzing or bussin'?
bussin'.
Is that like making fun of motherfuckers? Is that bussin'?
Solomon, help me out here.
When you
That
don't
one I'd
recall.
actually have to look up. I haven't
There's a
heard that one.
good podcast
I tell
called
you, I
Bussin'
can't.
with the
I know
Boys.
what they mean, but I can't really define them.
Is it like
Bussin',
hanging
it's
out
good, it's
talking?
good. It's a good thing. No, it's like a adjective. It's but that like
Okay,
that pizza's
Stop.
like
What's an adjective?
a descriptor.
Thank you.
You're
Wait,
welcome.
wait. Is it
There.
Bustin'?
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
Like-
Guys, no one's gonna watch this podcast.
Yeah, they are
if we
because
keep
they're going to
talking
learn.
about
They're
this.
getting educated. We're getting educated. Busing. When we were kids is when
No,
they brought
there's no
the,
NG.
the black kids to our school. What? What?
All right, here, let's see.
Snuck that one in there.
Bustin'.
All right, I gotta put this up. Let me see this.
Because you want to know what it means
So-
too. See? Ooh,
Yeah.
Gen Z
let's-
slang. Make it sound more corny.
Oh, see, Chuggy's already out. That one's already not used anymore.
What is
What
it?
is?
Something is
Chuggy
outdated
is to make
or
fun of like
uncool.
you guys.
See, Chugi was a dude's name.
No, literally.
There's no
Just
cap
the two
there.
of us.
I'd be like, oh my god, you guys are so chuggy. But now it's chuggy for me to say chuggy.
This is awesome.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
love
whoa,
it.
whoa. That one says big yikes.
That's like
a 50s thing.
Yeah, a lot of
Big
these are
yikes.
millennial.
Yeah, this
Fam
yeah,
is
it's Gen
super
Z
millennial.
slang, but maybe
there's
they,
bussin' right there. Ghosting.
Bet
What-
is super millennial.
Wait. Where's
I'm a-
okay?
I
Let's
know
see what
snack
bussin' is.
You know
'cause I am
Stan?
one.
Bussin' African American vernacular English gained popularity. Blah blah. It describes. They want you to, of course, click. Describe something you like. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's just good. It's good.
What
Bussin'.
it? Bussin'.
Yeah.
Cool.
How's this podcast? This is bussing right now.
So far, it's chuggy. Is
Did you hear that? He just
What?
said bussin'
Chuggiest.
with an ing.
I know.
Is it bussing?
Yeah.
And it's chuggy. Very chuggy podcast happening with
Yeah.
where we're we thought we were bussing, but we're chuggy.
Sometimes you think you're bussin' and you're actually chuggy, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I've
Hey,
never heard
big
this.
yikes. What does that mean?
And
Here.
cookie crumbles. I've never heard that.
What?
Just kidding.
Don't act like you're
Oh,
not
Big yikes.
I know.
70,000 years old.
Well,
You're so embarrassed that yikes doesn't do it justice.
you know which one it's been trending
Oh.
on the socials, on the applications is ick, new ick.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
a good
that's
one.
yeah. That's
Those
been
are
around.
so funny. They're so fucking funny. And the pictures,
What's
and, they're,
ick?
and it's always guys my age doing something normal. Like just, it makes you go, ugh.
Something
like,
gives you the
Oh,
ick. It's
okay.
popular with like dating. Like
Yeah,
you're like on a dating
right.
app. You're like, oh my god, he gave me the ick.
Right.
Yeah.
But it could be anything from the way the guy's standing.
Yeah.
You know, or what he's wearing.
That's
or
something I don't miss.
How
at
he
all,
breathes.
Steve.
Yeah, you
new
can't control
ick
it.
Released. My friend Gigi, I think you met her, Genevieve, the Canadian girl, the comedian.
Maybe
She always sends me new ick. What do you call it? Released or whatever?
new ick unlocked.
Unlocked. And see, I'm still learning.
got you.
words. Thanks. Thank
So
you, Molly.
lost.
And it's one of them was this
He's like,
guy,
can you please talk about Star Wars?
this guy looking. Let me tell you the ick. It was hilarious. This guy was looking through a telescope. He was like a tourist, but instead of just leaning down, he spread his legs wide open to below enough to look through it. He's looking through it, but he had like a fanny pack on, the visor upside down backwards, you know.
Andy did that. Andy did that.
And that's
at
it.
Ham's desk. on
That's
The
like an
Office.
all-time like hitting all the icks at
Yeah.
once.
All the icks.
Ick.
All the icks. So,
Anyway,
are you allowed to talk about the movie you did?
yeah, I think so.
You just did a thing, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I just did a movie. I can't say the network because it's not confirmed yet,
Okay.
but it was like a stalker thriller.
Yeah. You played-
Lifetime.
You played the ugly girl, apparently.
No, that's not what I said. That's just
100%
how I felt. No, I'm just kidding.
What is that?
No. Okay,
You
so
played the quirky sidekick.
no, here's what happened. Yes, kind of, but not really. So this kind of network is very formulaic. So you got to really stick to formula, right?
Right.
But so
Lifetime.
me, Me. What'd you say?
Lifetime.
Don't say words that I didn't say words. So.
Well, you described that.
She's too young for Lifetime, but go on.
Oh my God, thank you. Okay, that's a
She's
compliment.
40. Go ahead.
45. So yeah, me and the other girl, like my co-star, the two like female leads, we looked very, very similar. Same hair color, same haircut, like skin, everything. So I get on set and they're like, we're gonna have to make you look as different as possible. And I'm like, okay, sure. And that meant
How did they do it?
They chose you.
dressing me down.
We're gonna.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I was super happy to be there.
We're gonna put your hair against your skin hard.
Did they do that?
It was like low pony and like sweatshirt vibes, and then she got like a blowout and lashes every day. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
But it made sense for the character,
Oh,
so
amazing.
it was fine. But it was like I was laughing at it every day. I'm like, can we like have the hair down one day?
Wait till you find out they flipped a coin to figure out which one would dress.
No,
up or
she
down.
said it worked with the part. It made sense for her.
And I didn't mind because I prefer a part where I have like a little bit of comedic relief. Like the director let me like ad lib and improv a little bit.
That's
So
cool.
I'd rather do that than have the blowout and lashes. Like honestly,
Then why do you hate stand up?
I don't hate stand up.
I've seen her
It's
do
just
stand up.
chuggy. Just kidding.
She's just so chubby. She does stand up and she does it well. Here's the thing that pisses me off about her, and I love her so much. Everything she does good. And then she treats the shit that she's dope as fuck at as a hobby. Yeah, that's whatever, but I'm gonna act. And she's also amazing at acting. You gotta hear her sing, you gotta hear her do stand-up if she ever decides to not be a quitter. And you gotta hear her see her do her acting.
Please,
What can we see?
please, go on, keep going.
What can we see?
I want to know more about the movie. When is it coming out?
When is it coming out?
I don't know, probably like 6 months to a year.
And where is it
It's not coming out.
Oh, you can't say.
I can't say.
I can't.
Were you like on location?
Oh yeah,
Where?
various locations around California.
Oh,
I
okay.
did like 9 days. Yeah,
Neat.
it was super fun.
Where's the farthest you've gone to shoot something? Long Beach?
In
Podcast
California.
place.
So I've only been here for 3 years, so I didn't know these places. I just saw a name of a city and I'm like, okay. And it took like an hour to get there at like 6 in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
So I was just kind
California.
of going wherever. But then one of them was like a filming location where it's like a big house and every room is like,
that's cool.
a courthouse or a hospital room or like a cop's office.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that in Burbank?
No.
There's a place like that in Burbank. They have like a courthouse. I shot a thing there where I played a TSA officer because they have an airport. What do you fucking call it? Terminal.
Uh-huh.
They had a courthouse, airport terminal. They have airplanes. It's not that, huh?
Was this comedic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why were you gonna just trash me for not being a good actor?
No, it's just like
God,
I'm
please
like, I
tell
didn't
me
know
this.
you acted.
She basically said, "You acted it. Was this a joke?"
Wait, you acted?
I'm actually not bad. My nickname on set, One Take Jake.
Hey, I mean, you act like you can do stand up, so
Oh,
There you go.
Oh.
Shots fired.
The shot.
Shots fired. Oh man,
Toy right there, and you're not.
you got me.
harsh.
Mm.
She got me. That was harsh because I put it
The
against my
fact that I
head.
have, yeah. What are you gonna do?
You can't.
No,
do
you
that.
have power. Yeah, Molly is an amazing ball buster.
Thank you.
It's funny the other night you commented, you're like, why are you so nice to me? I'm constantly shitting on you and you're just so nice.
I know. I was telling Katrina, I'm like, I'm so mean to him. I just roast the fuck out of him and he never does it back. I love it. I'm like, could all men just be like that to me?
I'm confident in my goofiness. That's what it is.
Yeah.
When I first
And
met
your
you,
jacket
we were dressed
choices.
the same.
Hmm?
Remember?
Excuse me. Wait a minute. Hold on. My what?
What?
They made me feel so insecure one night because I had a jean jacket on.
I think I heard this story.
Yeah.
No, because
And they're like, that's what you're wearing, huh? And I did I end up not wearing it? Did you
I
guys
think
talk
you
me out of the
took it
jacket?
off. No,
That's
you
the
wore it. Did you?
Best way to get him. Oh, that's cool.
No,
yeah.
because it was like so meaningless. I was like, "What? Did you get that from the American Girl doll factory?" And it was just a jacket. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but it was like he got really neurotic
Yeah,
about
she
it.
just quickly went over that little dig. Say
It
the
looked
dig.
like an American Girl jacket.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, the doll company.
That's hilarious. Because the denim was like too perfect. Is that
Mhm.
why?
I don't even know. It was just like an energy about the jacket that I was like, I need to make fun of that.
And she did. And she did a good job. And Katrina, her friend and co-host on
Confessions of a Millennial Drama Queen.
her podcast,
Mm.
got her back. And it was just next thing you know, I'm not wearing the jacket on stage. They got me. They won.
It's funny because he's very rarely shaken like that. And once you can get something, it's so funny. I'll do that to him. I've done that to him since we were kids. Like he'll be wearing something, I'll go, yeah, cool. And I'll just stare right at it.
What?
You know?
Or the hair. I look up at my hair.
Or the bowling shoes.
What bowling shoes?
You have bowling shoes?
There was a questionable sneaker choice one night.
What was
I'm
that?
just kidding.
Oh,
It was fine. It
no,
was just
I know
too
what
easy.
you know what she's talking about. The Gucci, that Gucci high top that I wear that looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
you know what? It looked like a bowling shoe. I'm not gonna lie. Looked like a bowling shoe. But yeah, they both got me on the jacket, and she now every time I go up, is that what you're wearing? Is that what you're wearing?
I love that. I love seeing
Not
him get
every
all-
time.
It's so fun to see him get all flustered.
It's really fun.
yeah.
They're good at it. He's great at it. You guys are great at it. Son of a bitch. She also gives me a hard time about my stand-up and what bits that I'm allowed to do when she's in the room.
Oh, what can't he do? I want to know which ones he.
I always forbid him from doing any more dog jokes. The Frenchie jokes I go, not one dog joke tonight, Jason. He doesn't.
So if you notice, when she's in the room, I don't do the Frenchie bit.
I know.
Oh my god.
I'm afraid that she's gonna come to a show where I'm doing an hour, and I'm like, I gotta do the Frenchie bit.
So he thinks I watch his sets. So.
Yeah, it's adorable.
You don't watch it.
Hey, David, are you
It
going?
is funny though. I'm like, the other day I was like, I haven't heard any dog jokes in a while. I'm like, oh wow, he's actually listening to me. That's amazing.
Only when you're there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
When you're not there,
That's when
standing
you can work out your
ovations.
lower level stuff.
Lower level.
Just
Wow.
kidding.
David, are
It's
you
not
going to
even
Alaska?
bad.
What's that?
Are you going to Alaska?
No, I'm not going to Alaska.
might go to Toronto.
That's the only place they want dog jokes.
I'd love to do the Toronto trip.
I replace it with moose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a moose joke.
French moose.
Would you go to Alaska
Yeah, actually, I would.
in January? Somebody
no.
told me that closer to the coast where I'm gonna be is a lot milder than as far as like if I wasn't so much inland.
Where are you going to be?
Anchorage.
What else? All I know is that and Juneau.
There's a whole bunch more of Alaska. It's like a different country.
It's ginormous.
Yeah, I'm off continent. I'll be off continent.
The OC.
I'll be OC that weekend. But yeah, she's great at stand up, great at busting my
Thank
balls
you.
on my stand up. Also the singing. That's the one that's my favorite.
Oh,
And I know that acting is your favorite because you
Yes.
told me that, which whatever. But the singing, if you've heard this young lady sing,
I have.
holy shit.
Very good.
And she pretends that she knows how to play the piano while she's doing it.
I'm good at faking it.
And you're really good at faking it because it's like,
But let me just
Jennifer
caveat.
Whiskey.
That's because I have a cheap.
Jennifer Whiskey.
Ting, ting. No, literally. It's because it's the keyboard quality. It's like a knockoff, like one
I'm
from
joking.
Amazon.
I wouldn't know the difference.
No,
Well,
you
you were
would.
making it
You
sound like
would
one of
because
those
you
little
can hear the
minus
plastic going, like my
pianos.
fingers slipping off the plastic. That's what you're hearing.
Oh, I thought that was like your fingernails hitting the keys or something.
No, and the squeaky pedal, the foot pedal. So it's like a whole big. It's like,
I love it.
That's a
It takes
testament to
away.
how talented you are. I didn't even notice that weird shit.
oh well.
I was just
There you
listening.
go.
To the
Nevertheless, I
voice
will be getting a Yamaha
of an
in the new
angel.
year.
Are you getting a motorcycle? Ew.
Chuggy. Did I
Chuggy.
Chuggy? Was Chuggy right?
No, that was not right. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. We'll get you there.
Damn it. On God?
Don't use it like on stage yet. Don't try to.
No.
You know the Yamaha logo is tuning forks, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You noticed, you witnessed something that I like to do in stand up the other night. You
Bump?
guys, yes, you fucker.
It's too easy.
She kills me, dude. Every time.
Favorite.
One of the things I like to do, and one of the exercises that I used to do is go up and talk about something I heard that day or something that happened that day. And you guys told a story in the car,
Yeah.
and I ended up telling it on stage, and it actually worked.
I wanna
Yeah, that
know
was
the story.
fun.
What happened?
They were.
This was Katrina, not me.
Katrina was in her co-host and my buddy Katrina was in an Uber, and the Uber driver let her know that he hadn't had sex in 6 months? Or
9.
9 months.
How long were you in the car before he let you know?
She was.
No,
it
I
was
was-
a
I
5 minute.
was-
5 minute
oh.
drive.
Yeah.
5 minute drive. No, just kidding. Hey, where you going?
No, I
Haven't
mean, it
had
wasn't-
sex in 9 months.
She wasn't that long of a drive. Like she was just like in like a very over enthusiastic Uber driver. And I was telling her, I'm like, that's when I start putting DNA slowly around the car, like
Oh, yeah.
fingerprints and like leaving
Yeah,
here. I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, and I talked about it on stage, and I didn't embellish or do anything. I just said the thing, and it worked. Was I talking about dating? Is that what I was talking about? Like how weird it is today with the apps?
I think so. Because it's already objectively funny. You don't have to put
Yeah.
anything on it.
Because that's what it was. I was talking about dating apps, and then I said, "Does anybody use Uber as a dating app?" And then right when I said that, I remembered the story, and I just told the story. And because I'm a comedic genius, the place just went apeshit crazy, man.
I mean, I remember like a chuckle or two, but
Yeah.
memories are difficult in our old age.
They all stood up and went to the restroom and came back.
Imagine a comedy club called A Chuckle or Two.
Oh my God. That's a good good name for an open mic spot.
Dibs.
Chuckle or Two.
Dibs.
Dibs.
Just kidding.
Called it. A chuck.
I want nothing to do with open
Sorry.
mics.
Best comedy club names go. Chuckle Hut.
Okay.
Laugh Basket.
Basket.
Laugh Basket. I was gonna say Laugh Riot, but
Go.
I'm not good at names.
You just did it. Laugh Riot. Yours is not good, but let's hear what Dave says.
I don't know.
Laugh and a half.
Laugh and a half. That's close to 2 chuckle or
It's
2.
almost
No, but
They're
a chuckle or
sister
two,
clubs.
The second room.
but a laugh
second
and a
room.
half? That's a good laugh.
Laugh and a half. Yeah, that's actually really good. That's the headliner room.
Yeah.
Chuckle or 2 is the side room.
Totally.
I'm going to open a comedy club and call it the Cancel Cabin.
That's a great one.
We're live from the Cancel Cabin.
And you'll lead the charge on that one. You're
Oh,
not
absolutely.
far off.
Absolutely. What do you call it? A pole lock and a blah, 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 or whatever. And then it's just, there's a lock on the front door.
That's actually a really funny concept of like a club that only canceled comedians play at.
That'd be awesome.
Like, I don't know if
Guess
people would
what?
show up.
They'd have the most ticket sales out of every club.
Yeah, probably.
They would.
They would definitely.
Mhm.
Would you be embarrassed if I said sing something?
I want to know
don't
what have you sung on before, or what do you use your talent? for singing?
I mean,
Getting dudes.
I've done like some little things like, background vocalist
Okay.
stuff or like
That's.
session
I just
work.
remembered what I want to talk to you
Go
about.
for it.
Didn't you do You're a Swiftie,
Yes.
and I don't get it. I don't get this Taylor Swift thing at all. I think she's talented, but I don't think she's a god.
We'll work
However, you did a show. She
yes.
did a show. Go ahead, tell
Well,
them.
not just one show. I did it for like a month.
That's what I mean. Like you had a running show. I don't know
Yes.
the terminology.
Thank you. I literally forgot that. I was a Taylor Swift tribute artist in Boston, so like an impersonator. So I would sing like a whole set as her. It was part of a country show. So there was a Tim McGraw, a Garth Brooks, a Shania Twain, and then Taylor
Yeah.
Swift was like the big headliner, like so to speak.
So you headlined.
But it was crazy though, because it was like you're in like a little theme park off the off the beaten path in New Hampshire, like just outside of Boston.
What is it called?
Canopy Lake Park. It's on a lake. And these people will show up and buy tickets to the park every single day to see the show every day and come get a picture with you every day. And I'm like,
Like they're getting a picture.
yeah.
with
I'm like,
Taylor Swift.
I'm not.
It's so strange to me.
It was
Not
really
really her.
fun because I got to like kind of live in like delusional land for a little bit. But I'm like, this is crazy. Like they're like super fans. They don't even know who I am. I'm like a random girl from Michigan
That's
pretending to be
amazing.
Taylor Swift, and they love it.
I
And
saw
that's
that
the
you.
great. They know it too. They're
Yeah.
Wow. That's
I saw that you'd posted like split screen stuff too, where you're in the same outfit, the same pose.
Yeah.
You're singing the same song.
Matter of fact, yes.
What song? I don't know Taylor Swift songs. I only know one that goes.
Come on, everybody
we were
knows
never
some,
together or
some
something.
Never
Taylor
ever gonna
Swift
do-
songs.
Here's the
No,
thing,
no,
you
there's that other one
do.
that-
You don't think you do, but you do.
I
Yeah,
that's what
you
probably
do.
did.
Trust
Yeah,
me.
like
Shake It Off one.
That's it.
there you
That's it.
go.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
She wears short
Whenever I-
skirts. I wear
Short
t-shirts.
t-shirts. Got it.
Okay.
What's that?
All right.
Oh, is that the one where he's at the football game, cheerleaders fucking each other? Is that song?
Exactly right.
Yeah,
Exactly
I
right.
know that one.
I see your Swiftie meter rising a little bit over there.
Yeah.
with this
Yeah.
voice
The Shake It Off
recognition.
one I
The
like.
Swiftie glow. I'm
Yeah.
starting to see it.
I listen to Shake It Off, and it just, you know what it makes me want to do? Shake it off.
Haters gonna. How does it go?
Play is gonna play.
It's not fair though, because
Stop, I just
Let
got
this
to
woman sing. Come
I
on.
just
Wait,
got her to
but I want to say it's not fair that he knows more because he's got daughters that
He's
are
got
yours,
daughters.
Yeah, but all.
and he's got a very
Yeah,
young
but-
wife who knows all that shit. Is your wife? a
Men are
Swiftie?
allowed to also like Taylor Swift, by the
Yeah,
way.
she likes Taylor Swift. But right now her thing.
Sing
is,
the one that
Rebelde.
David liked.
Shake It Off.
Play.
Well, here's the thing is also like I lean a little more like soft R&B kind of vocals. Yeah, I do the Snakehead too as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like that was like long term. I was like, I don't think I can do this like forever because like I'm not a big belty singer. I'm working on it, but
We talked about that.
like
Is Taylor Swift a singer like that?
yeah. Oh well, watch the Eras tour. It's 3.5 hours of like
Oh no,
belting
thanks. No,
and
thank you.
dancing.
How many hours?
I will
3.5,
take your
and you
word
will
for
love it.
I'll
You'll
take
love
your
every
word
second.
for it. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, I will never watch a movie that's over 3 hours. I'm like disrespectful of my time, but like I'll watch the Eras tour over and over.
And that's the new thing that's out right now.
Yeah.
I see it all over my
Yeah,
television.
so good.
Mm.
It's insane. People are just like people have become fans like that never liked her before are like this is the one. This
People are
tour is
losing their
getting
minds.
everyone.
It's amazing, and you can't say anything bad about her.
Yeah, because it's the
No.
respect of like the hustle and the craft. Because she's up there. I saw this live twice, and both times I was like, I had to sit down halfway through. I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm just standing here. And she was not. She didn't leave the stage for more than like a minute at a time. Over 3.5 hours, she's running around, dancing and singing at the top.
See,
of her
that's the thing
It's
I
crazy.
did notice is the showmanship, like the quality of the show. and the fucking special effects and all
Yeah.
that. It's crazy. Isn't there one right now I saw it online where she looks like she's swimming under the stage?
Yeah.
It's like this. It's crazy.
She dives into a hole in the stage.
and then all this water splashes up, and then there's like a CGI or something of her like swimming under the stage, and then pops up at the other side,
Wow.
and she's dry.
But imagine
No.
imagine doing anything for 3.5 hours. Like even just sitting here, I'd be exhausted if I talked for 3.5
Oh,
hours.
we
Yeah.
have 3 more to go.
Okay, great. I budgeted for 6, so
Okay, great.
Um,
great.
yeah. But she did say to prep that she every day she would run on the treadmill and sing through her whole set,
Wow.
like while running. Yeah.
That's actually hard.
But that's like one of the things that I encounter when I was doing the Taylor Swift stuff. I was like,
Getting winded.
yeah, and I didn't even have that much choreo, but it was like you get really out of breath really quickly, and then you lose
Choreo.
your what
Korea.
What's the
choreo.
hardest Taylor Swift song to sing?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot. She has a crazy range. Like she has a really low, like really beautiful, like alto low notes that I cannot ever dream to hit, and then she also goes super high and like belts, and then so like you'll get off both in one song, and I'm like I can't do anything in this song except for the middle part.
I can hum.
Yeah.
I can lip sing it. Belting is yelling loudly while you're singing, right? And that's not an easy thing to do and stay
In a
on,
phrase,
right?
sure. Yeah, think Broadway. It's like
Oh,
like
projecting.
think Memory from Cats. Touch me, but like belt. Yeah, that's belting.
Again,
Like
again. I'm high,
That's opera.
Is that it?
that's opera,
But I belted it.
kind of. No, you can't. Well,
Here's the thing. It was amazing. What you just heard was amazing. It's the acoustics of this room. We got the brick and we got
Yeah, it's
wicker
definitely
and
the
leather.
acoustics,
And
thank
when the
God.
sound bounces off wicker, brick, and leather, it just kind of.
Wicker, Brick, and Leather. That's a good
That's-
comedy club.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yep.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I'm a word merchant.
Actually, that's more of a
That's weird.
cigar
Or-
lounge. Wicker, Brick, and
Or-
Leather.
You know what else Tay-Tay's done? Is she's brought a lot of attention to the NFL.
Yeah.
It's true.
I love those memes of the guys getting so mad at their girls, going, "Look, Taylor Swift's going to help him with his career. She's going to blow him up." And he's like, "He was already fucking blown up."
Yeah.
And
So-
they changed the name of the.
Are your parents entertainers at all, or did you get that from?
My mom is an illustrator, but when she started having kids, she was like, I'm gonna like stop. But she got a job. She dropped out of college because she got a job with the army drawing tanks, and then she
Oh,
went
wow.
into. She does a lot of like children's illustrations, so she got into like children's books, and she did the highlights magazines,
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
God, the highlights magazines. My wife.
like the hidden object stuff. That was her.
No.
You know how they? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those.
So do
You know they have the jokes in the back that are real super corny. My wife
you write them?
laughs hysterically at those jokes.
Really?
It's how hard she laughs at my jokes. She does.
I.
Oh man, Elaine.
That's cool though. Our mother was she can draw really well. and
Yeah.
everything. You know, we talk about our dad a lot because our father was a musician, but
Right.
our mom was actually quite a musician in her own right. In fact, it could be argued that even a little more than dad, because dad played guitar and bass, but my mom, she played piano, guitar, which means she could play bass. She played the accordion.
Oh,
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of Weird Al Yankovic on her.
Yeah, she's very, very musical family.
And you're the
None of
first
that.
one in
Uh-huh.
your family. You're the first one that's musical.
Yeah, I guess so. None of my siblings. I have 4 siblings. They're not musical.
What do they do? You have 4 siblings.
Yeah.
Are you the middle or the youngest?
Take a guess.
Youngest.
I'm insulted.
Middle.
Definitely middle. Hardcore middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 older, 2 younger, and then I have 2 half sisters as well. But
We still haven't
It's just
heard
one
her
sister.
sing, by the way.
That's just one sister.
what do you mean?
2 half sisters.
That's funny. Took me a second.
Damn it. All right, we want to hear you sing. I'm going to make a request.
Okay.
This is my favorite one. When you sing Tennessee Whiskey. Get ready,
Right
Solomon.
now,
You're going to fall in love.
I need
Go.
a backing track. I need a guitar or something, or piano. Let's see. What's the key? You're as one. I didn't warm up.
I can't do that.
As a glass of brandy. Wait, whiskey. I haven't eaten today.
I need you to know the words if you're
Oh,
going to
she's
sing my
drinking.
favorite song.
You're as sweet as strawberry wine. I went too low. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Honey, I'll be stoned on your love. This is so awkward.
Now
Now it's hard to sing
Now
without
it's
an
awkward.
instrument. That's funny.
Because you're not going plink.
Because I feel like I'm like, what? I'm missing something. Like I need to hold on something.
Accordion. You should do an accordion.
Oh my
You're gonna
God.
blow up.
No, on God, I love Weird
Oh
Al
my God,
Yankovic.
that's Gen Z.
Like that was my first concert, I think. Was
Weird
Yeah?
Al?
And guess what? Not my last. I love him so much.
What's your favorite?
I know all of Amish Paradise. I know the 10-minute song. Like,
Oh, that's so funny. What about the Star Wars one that was?
a long, long time ago,
Yeah.
in a galaxy far.
Shoot.
Yeah. Oh wait.
That's a
I
good
can
one.
still remember. Me and Katrina know that one.
You know what you
That's
and
a good
Katrina
one.
did one night we were hanging out, and you harmonized, and that one I wish I can. I can't do. I don't know how to do that. It's hard.
Well,
You have to have an ear for it.
I guess so.
Or
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right, David, you win. You win.
Bruh.
That's
Oh,
right.
it's a pretty good
Bruh. So, acting. Back to acting.
Yeah.
You have the thing that you've just finished. Is there something we could go look at right now that you're in that we can go, hey, I know that girl?
About 2 years ago, I released a short film that I wrote and made with a friend of mine in Detroit. It's called Best Day Ever. It's a horror comedy.
Love it.
And it's just like, it's like 6 minutes. It's like a quick little laugh.
Where can I see that?
YouTube, Best Day Ever, Molly Gibson on my channel.
And you wrote it.
Yes, I wrote it with my friend Kristen.
Fine.
Talent just keeps coming from this kid.
Huh.
Just keeps. Because see, my stand-up, I didn't write any of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm your ghostwriter. We're gonna talk about
And you
that.
guys- yeah. Talk about my ghostwriter. She cuts out a lot of my act, but So it's called Best Day Ever. Why do I feel like did you put something on your social media about it?
Yeah, it's probably something buried down there. I don't know. Like,
I didn't go that far.
I mean,
back.
because of the strike and like COVID and everything, there's not a lot of recent stuff.
Right.
But I just did a commercial that was like a dating show kind of a thing. It's like a 14-minute like episode, like a dating show thing.
Oh,
So I don't know when that'll be out, but
were you the date?
I was one of the contestants.
Did you win?
I did.
Wait. Did you really go on a dating
Oh well, I
contest?
thought I was shooting a commercial.
And you
No, let's talk about
I don't know if I should talk about it.
I want it.
Don't
Yeah.
okay, just don't clip this on social media though.
Definitely doing it. Go ahead.
You can keep it in the podcast. I booked a commercial. I show up on set. They go, "Okay, welcome to the dating show." I'm like, "Hold, what do you mean?" Okay, they're like, "So we're going to use your real names." And I'm like, "Whoa, that's not what I signed up for."
Did they make you sign something?
Mhm.
Damn it.
They're like, "We're going to use your real names, and just like answer everything truthfully with real information about yourself." And I'm like, "No, we'll not be doing that."
Jeez.
So I snuck in some stuff that wasn't true because I'm like, why are we using our real names? And they're like, because we want people to look you up and follow your dating story. I'm like, if they look us up, they will see that we are all actors and comedians. So
Dumb.
like, what do you mean? But they did have me bring my guitar and write a song and like serenade the Bachelor.
That's why you
See,
won.
this is where I'm in. So you actually had to go on dates and stuff?
Yeah.
How many people did you have to date?
No, so it was like 3. It would be like 3 people trying to date one person.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And there was like
Remember
a
the
guys
dating
and a
game?
girls episode.
Gotcha.
Remember the dating game?
Yeah.
When they had the 3 people. Bachelorette number 1.
Oh, it's that.
Where do you like to make whoopee? Wasn't it that?
Yeah.
thing?
But yeah, it will be a fun
that?
little commercial though. It'll be fun. Like it's
So you won and had to go on the date.
no, we went on the date and then I won because he picks after the date. He picks which one.
Wow. And he picked you.
Well, it's scripted, but
Oh.
Oh, so you didn't end up dating him then?
So you didn't go on a real date.
guys, this is not real. This is a commercial.
Where did he
want
take
everyone
you?
to be
Where
aware.
was the date? Where did he take you on this fake date?
Around the parking lot of the set location.
But did you write you wrote a good song?
It was like they only had me do like 15 seconds, like max. So I had to cut a lot of it out.
Thing is, on television, 15. That's kind of.
It's not for TV. It's for like Facebook ads.
Let's go.
Yeah.
NDA doesn't mean shit. Let's talk about it.
Oh no, it wasn't an NDA. There was no. I wouldn't be talking about it if there was an NDA, but
Oh.
I do feel uncomfortable. I'm like probably shouldn't.
Uncomfortable? Why? Because it's embarrassing, or because you're making fun of it?
Both.
What was it called?
I'm not telling you, but when it comes out, I'll send it to you.
Okay, cool.
I think it will be cute though, and like it was a lot of like other comics too, so we were just kind of hamming it up.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Any other comics I know?
Do you know Pat Quinn?
Yes.
Yeah, he was
I know
one of
Pat.
them.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
he's
cool.
funny.
Pat Quinn. Yeah, I know Pat Quinn.
yeah. We thought we were like on a hidden camera show the first day. He'll tell you. They were like shuttling us in a van with no windows, like for 20 minutes to set, and we were
Sounds like a kidnapping.
we like show up and they have
Yeah.
the Bachelor and the Bachelorette like quarantine. Like we actually can't meet them until the camera's on us.
They have
And we're like,
pillowcases over their heads.
is this like a jury duty situation? Like we're like, are we doing a commercial?
They have pillowcases over their heads. The bachelor's kneeling down, and the guy's standing behind him with a fucking sword.
Seriously, man. That sounds like
What kind of commercial is this? Is that blood real? Hilarious. Well, that's fucking cool. That's cool.
But yeah, so yeah, we've just been doing stuff like that. Until,
Why do you not want to ever do stand up ever again in your whole entire life? Because that's what you said to me.
yeah,
Don't?
my exact words. No, I never said that.
Oh, she didn't say.
Let's not mince words here.
Not
Well,
mid words here.
I did it. I tried it. It was fun. Got the t-shirt. Ugh, bad joke. I should have said that. But like I don't. It doesn't like light me up the same way as acting did. The only part of stand up I liked was like the 5 minutes or 7 if I was lucky that I was on stage.
Well, yeah.
Everything
because of
else
the
I
shows you were doing. Some of those shows are a nightmare, and there's like 100.
No, most of my
comics.
shows except for like one were great.
Boom.
Which
Now what?
which one was?
The bar show. I didn't love doing a bar show.
Did I see that one?
No, it was at like a bar
Our
in
shows make you a
Glendale.
better comic.
It was horrible. I was like, and that was before my Comedy Store set, and I'm like, I might quit. I'm like, is this how my
See, the thing
trajectory is
is,
going?
I just did a bar show in Huntington Beach.
Uh-huh.
It's a fucking battle. It's work, but
Yeah, it's a battlefield.
it makes you a good comic. If you can get those rooms to listen to you, it's the shit.
Well, and there was like a bachelorette party going on during, and there was like 12 people in the back, like the whole time, and like you couldn't even hear the person on the mic, and we're like, are they serious? And so like,
Or they'll have a game on that everybody wants to watch.
yeah, the host had to like get up there and like roast them repeatedly, and then they would finally leave. And then thank God it was right before my set, so I was like, I might walk out. I'm not doing this.
When I
find it interesting that you notice when there are times when you're in public and you will see a bachelorette party happening.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen a bachelor party going on that you're not a part of?
Never.
Never.
No,
Why does
that's interesting.
Well, it's the female brain.
Probably because they're all taking place inside of us.
They have
There you go.
They have-
There you go.
lady brains, and they want. I'm just kidding. They want everybody to see it. But yeah, she's right too. Because the shit that we're doing, we don't want anybody to see. Canceled.
But
When I saw you do stand up, was
Yeah.
that your how long have you been doing it?
at the Federal,
Was that the first time I saw you?
that was my second show.
That kills me. That's awesome because you were great
Thank you.
at the Federal, and they're
It was
closing-
fun.
They're closing the Federal.
I know. I saw that. It's really sad. They have a
Yeah.
cool stage for like music and stuff also.
But it's amazing that in that short period of time, you had been on the original room stage at the Comedy Store, which is
That is crazy. I
A
know. I feel like I
legendary
got a
room.
cheat code or something.
the legendary room. And our mutual friend Vargas Mason, it was his
Mhm.
show, right?
Yes,
And I think he named it after his balls.
he did.
Okay, what
Yep.
is it called?
It's called D's Nuts.
Got it.
And then the Comedy Store one is Best of D's Nuts. So the best of the D's Nuts
Oh,
folks at the Federal get moved
so
on
you
to the store.
graduate to that show.
Yeah, it's kind of like an audition almost for the Comedy Store.
That's amazing. And the cool thing about it is it's on a Friday night at 7.
Yeah.
So it's like
It was a good
great
slot.
time. And it's kind of like that you guys are encouraged to bring friends and have people come out and see you and stuff. But there's a lot of like organic audience members at that show because it's a 7:00 show. Because Saturday night there's a 7:00 show.
Yeah.
It's a Comedy Store show, but it's 7.
But then
people come
also
to it.
like sometimes they're sitting through like 2 hours of comedy and then it's your turn to like they're sick of this. Like they don't.
Yeah, that's why what he does, and I think it's smart, is he peppers in like some veteran comics in there,
Yeah.
some store regulars like in the middle and in the end and stuff. Because some of it can be pretty painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another reason I love her is because she is not shy to say when something's bad.
That's
And
not
I'm
true.
I'm that way too.
Okay, no, that's probably true. But
Yeah.
you start it.
Yeah, I started, and then she's like, "Okay, cool, we can talk about it."
It's usually you like sighing audibly while like someone's on stage.
Man, my brother, he just goes, "Okay," and gets up and walks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Respect. I
gets up
respect
and
it.
walks out. All right.
Yeah. I'm
outside,
like
and
getting
he's gone.
gray hair over here. Like I can't like my life is just wasting away while I'm listening to like another anyway.
If I had, it's man, our mutual friend Sam Hirschgold, he still does a lot of the open mic stuff, and he tells me some nightmarish sets, and he's like, I don't know what these people's plans are, because sometimes you see somebody and you're like, what's the plan? Like, what is your goal here?
I went to stand with the mic and I just to like support him and like whatever.
Mhm.
And there was a guy who was just up there with the backpack doing prop comedy, but there was no jokes. There was just prop. He just kept pulling out like a piece of like paper or like a coupon.
It's like normal backpack
It was
stuff.
like, and they let him go on and on like over the 5. And I was like, there was not one joke, and I was like, Sam, I don't know how long I can stay.
It's
Here.
insane
And then Sam
because-
crushed with like 4 people,
Of
you know.
course. But here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize, and you now know this, is that anybody can get on a stage and do stand-up comedy. I'm not saying they could do it well,
Right.
but it's not a thing where you have to like take.
There's no barrier to entry.
There's no like registration. There's no license that you have to get.
Right.
There's no diploma that you have to earn.
But you know what's funny
You
is
could just
I feel
show
that
up.
way about everything. So I took a class. I
Oh,
took
yeah.
a stand-up class, and that's what
Whose class did you take?
Leslie Wolf.
Oh,
And that one spit me out into flappers for my first show.
Oh, right on.
So otherwise I wouldn't have probably tried, because everyone was telling me to do stand-up like over the course of a year or two. Like,
You're fucking funny.
thank you.
Yeah, and you're quick.
But it's not something I ever like thought about doing or like wanted to do. But I was like, I'll just. It
But
was
it's-
like I was doom scrolling at 3 a.m. and I saw that she was doing a class. I'm like, okay, I'll just try it. Like, why not?
When you were what scrolling?
Doom scrolling. So that,
Do
do we
this
know
one?
that?
I think I know
term?
that one. That's like
Take a guess.
you're scrolling through, seeing how everybody's life is so much better than yours. Is that what that is?
I mean, it's kind of just like you're stuck in an endless scroll and
Yeah.
you're just like wasting away on the
Yeah.
couch and it's been like 2 hours and you're just doom scrolling. You're just
Oh, I
like
get that.
the scroll of doom.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
It's what I love though is that you get on because you're a natural performer and you're talented, but when you get on stage, you're like, this is the only part I like because everything else is a fucking nightmare, and it really is. And it doesn't.
Yeah.
It gets better as you get higher up into the game and everything, but it is just especially at the beginner level of stand up. There are so many crabs in a bucket. You know that term, crabs in a bucket, and they're always trying to tell you what you need to be doing.
Oh my God.
You know what you need to do to make it.
People
Here's
were
how you're
saying
gonna
that to me
blow up.
after the Comedy Store.
Oh.
Like 3 different men came up to me.
Man,
And they're like, you know what you should do? You're like, are you like, you could be pretty good at comedy if you tried to. I'm like, are you a stand-up? Like, who are you?
right.
Right.
I'm like, I just came off stage. You were listening in the audience. Why are you giving me advice?
Yeah. Good luck with
But then
your
I'm like-
bits.
I was listening though. I'm like, okay, should I do that? And then you're like, no, shut up.
No, ask people that the people that are proven, like you see them do it.
Yeah.
And this is what they do. That's the people that I would take advice from because it's. I mean,
So like,
I
not
can't tell
you,
you
but like maybe
how
David.
yes, I can't tell you how many guys give advice, and I'm sitting there listening to them do it, and I'm like, I can't tell you the last time this person has been on stage.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey man, shut the fuck up. Also, a lot of female comics get weird advice from males. You know what you should do is wear a mini skirt on stage and high heels, because baby,
Yeah.
those legs go all the way up and make an ass out of themselves.
Gross.
That's how I met her, by the way. When we first met, I think it's what I said to you.
Exact words, if I ever do
Yeah.
recall. Yeah.
And she's like, you know what? I like this guy.
No, but it's funny because when I go on stage, I like purposefully, I'll wear like baggy. I'll wear like Adidas pants and a t-shirt, or I'll wear like a big coat. I'm just not.
Hat.
I don't want to. Yeah, I like to hide behind a hat, but then I feel so much more comfortable if I'm not being. People aren't just
Right.
like staring at my like body. I feel so much better, and then I can do my thing. But if I'm up there, like a lot of girls are up there in like a tight little thing, and I'm like, oh my God, aren't you uncomfortable? Like,
No, they're not there. And the reason that then they're doing that to get the views, because there's
Yeah.
certain things that you could do to reel them in. But the trick is once they're reeled in, to deliver.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of that with guys too. I mean, I used to use ball cleavage, just to get the audience.
I remember when he first started, and because I never knew the etiquette and all that stuff of being in a comedy club, and I used to hear these guys give him advice, and I'd be like, "You weren't even funny, dude."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't.
Those are the ones that give you the most advice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who it was. It was a comic sitting in the audience with his notebook open.
Mm.
And I did the OR, and I just had a great set. And I walk off stage, and he says, "Here, sit down. I got some notes." And he
Are
had
you-
fucking
Wow.
paragraph.
oh, what did you
Paragraph.
say?
I was like, I want to leave the
I'm
room.
good.
I got off stage,
That's so
I'm good.
strange.
but it's always tags that they would say,
Mhm.
like, "Oh no, that's your humor. That's your voice."
That's insane to
Yeah.
just have that much audacity to be like, I have paragraphs of notes for you. We haven't met.
And
Hi.
that's what I'm saying about the comedy scene. There are some insane people in it. And my brother and I came out of an industry where there was insane people. The martial arts industry is full of wackos.
Yeah.
They're wackos. So I'm like, yeah, maybe we'll get away from these wackos and get into comedy. Oh boy, they're just as
Big
bad.
yikes.
And now those worlds are mixing, martial arts and comedy.
Yeah,
So
that's
many
true,
comedians
yeah.
are into martial arts and jujitsu and all that. When I got
'Cause of
out of it,
Rogan.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to talk about it anymore. Now you're back. Now we're in a thing where like, hey, did you see the fight last night between Galukalopalokin and Ganang? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck these guys are. However, I'm getting
Yeah.
back
People
into it.
collect these fighters like trading cards.
Yes.
And you're expected to know too.
Yeah.
That's the funny part.
Especially me,
Yeah.
and my brother. But I don't know that shit. Good.
When you get a chance, if you ever get a chance, watch this movie with Danny McBride. It's his first thing ever, called The Foot Fist Way.
Oh,
Which translates. That's the English translation of Taekwondo.
Oh, okay.
It is hilarious and 100% accurate of that industry.
Really?
It's so funny, man, but it's real.
The foot fist way.
The foot fist way. Look that up, man.
We got to see it before it was even a thing because a friend of ours was from North Carolina where they shot it, and it was just kind of this DVD that was going around.
No.
And then Adam McKay and Will Ferrell found it, and then they ended up distributing it, and it became a big hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You remember when
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite came out?
I love.
They
Napoleon
made
Dynamite.
one version. MTV got a hold of it and remade it. Will Ferrell and Adam McKay did not do that. They just put it
Oh.
up as is, and it's brilliant.
I didn't even know this. Was the first cut of Napoleon not like great?
I've seen little bits and pieces.
Was it
There was
different
like
actors?
there were two people that they put into one character. It was a little different, but
Was the guy that played Napoleon in it?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is he initially got paid like $1,000 to do that whole thing
No
until like
shit.
they made some residuals off of it. But
yeah,
I would
they
love to
didn't-
have him on my podcast.
They didn't touch Foot Fist Way. They kept it as is, and it's so funny. And you can tell by the way they even wear their stuff that they've
And the way
done
they
it.
speak, like the language, like all the like word
Yeah.
verbiage, you could tell they know the business.
And they would tell these funny stories about their crazy instructors. So they said, "Let's make a movie,"
so
and
when,
it's accurate.
and when we saw it, we were like, "This is genius" because it's so real. Because a lot of
So
martial arts
It's
will
comedy?
get offended. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Very
hilarious.
funny. Very.
But a lot of martial arts would get offended by that, like, "Oh, they're making fun of our stuff," because they're all phonies anyways.
Yeah.
Where my brother and I were just like, "This is fucking so true," because we used to call people MA martial arts geeks. We used to go, "Oh, he's an MA geek,"
Yeah.
and these people would come in. People would walk into our schools off the street in a full ninja outfit with weapons.
No.
What?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, crazy
Weirdos.
shit.
Just right around the corner here.
Yeah.
Right around the corner from this
Yep.
studio.
And
Why?
if you want to see some of the craziest people in the world, go to a martial arts tournament. Like a regular, not like the UFC or any MMA thing. Go to like a karate tournament. where they're
Or just
doing
walk around
kata and
LA.
weapons. It's insane. I have the story of this guy there's this weapon called a kama. It's a stick with a blade coming off of it. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Stick with a blade. And this routine you do, and this guy, remember the story we heard about this guy?
Yep.
He's doing push-ups and he's getting really pumped up before he does his thing, right? Then when he goes up to the judges to perform, he goes, "Judges, can I please have permission to remove my gi top?" Because he wanted to show his muscles. So they're like, okay. So he takes it off and he's ripped. And he goes out there and he starts the form. Mind you, it's a stick with a blade coming out like that.
Mhm.
Two of them. He goes, "Ah," and then he spins them and goes behind his back and he stops and he lets go of them and they're stuck. He got so pumped that he wasn't
Oh.
like limber enough and they got stuck in his back.
Oh
That
my
kind of
god.
stuff.
That kind of shit.
My ex-brother-in-law was an X-ray tech in the emergency room at one of the major hospitals in Long Beach, and one of the biggest tournaments in the world used to be at Long Beach Sports Arena. And man, he would have people come in from that. One guy did a sword demonstration and cut a guy's throat.
Oh,
Yeah, just
Oh.
oh my gosh.
I got my
Yeah.
ribs broken in that tournament.
yeah, a bunch of weirdos. But anyway,
Okay, I want to start ending on something that's kind of fun for me we used to do it on the Lion's Den, and our buddy Isaac does it. It's the Would You Rather.
oh, I love.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I did that
And
in Isaac's
I
podcast.
found this one that I think is interesting. I want to see what you guys think. I'll start with you first.
Okay.
Molly,
Ladies
would
first.
you, huh?
Ladies first.
Ladies first. If that's what you want to call you. Ladies first, would you rather have telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds? Move things with your mind or read minds?
I think first one. I don't want to
Move
know.
shit
I
around?
don't want to know.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know, I don't need to know. None of my business. Like
Plus
that's
moving
too much
things-
information.
I mean, yeah, I bet.
Plus moving things.
I mean,
around
imagine
would
being at the
freak
gym
people
and
out.
you just hear.
No, it
every
would, like,
guy.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it would
fuck
like
yeah, lift those weights, baby.
it would cripple me to know what everyone's
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
of me all the time.
Oh, that's hilarious. You?
Yeah, I would move things with my mind. Telekinesis, telekookiness for sure.
Huh?
Telekookiness. I would do the telekinesis.
Telecookiness?
Because
Yeah.
you could freak people out. I'm gonna make that.
You
face.
could move bad comics off the stage. Next.
And yes. And
The mic
I'm just flying. Every time she's at a show, I'm just flying off stage. Like, God damn it. I think as a guy, it's the reason why we want to move things because I'm the same. I agree with both of you, all two of you. I want to do that. Why? As a guy, to impress people.
Right.
Because if I'm telling somebody I can read minds, they're going to be like, bullshit. But if I tell people I can move that cup and they go, no, you can't, I go into their face. Now what? Also, if I were single and any guy's going to agree, get laid. I can move stuff.
Yeah, because you can't
we
impress
wanna do
people with
tonight?
your comedy or your martial arts skills. So like, what are you
Oh,
left
wow.
We're in a parking spot and there's two cars too close to us and I'm on a date. I'm like, hold on, babe.
with?
Yeah.
If,
Totally.
I mean,
Yoda. That
you saying
Toyota.
this? You watching?
yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
So yeah, we all agree on that.
For me, it'd be like bringing
What about
myself a
Solo
glass
Man?
of water at night.
Solomon, what'd you say?
Oh,
Real quick.
I said for me, it'd be like bringing myself a glass of water at night. I won't have to get up and get that, or like turning the AC down,
You see, that's the difference
Like,
between men and women.
practical.
getting the remote.
So practical. No one's there to see it. No one's there to witness it. Me, I'm like, fuck, I wish somebody saw what I just
Exactly.
that. I had to go through 3 rooms to get that goddamn water in here. Which one would you rather have?
definitely the telekinesis. I mean,
Telekinesis, moving.
yeah, I don't want to know what other people are thinking, but you know, the ability to move stuff. I just pick my car up and move it through traffic. That'd be the way I'd use it the
Oh
most.
yeah, or like your car's parked like 3 miles down in a parking structure. You just grab it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I think I need
Yeah.
therapy because all mine is just like, hey, everybody, watch this.
I was thinking about being a
Fucking
roommate.
narcissist.
And like you're
I
walking,
know.
I get up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom and then just glass of water floats by.
Oh man, Molly, you know I love you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah.
This was
Aw.
everything I hoped
having
and
So fun.
dreamed. We had a blast. Where could everybody find you on socials?
Instagram at the Molly Gibson.
The Molly.
TikTok at Prime Gib. That's about it. Don't find me on Facebook. YouTube Molly Gibson.
What do you got?
Not yet
3
till
hot
that
Molly
movie comes
pictures on
out.
Facebook.
Yes. Yes, I have 12-year-old Molly like holding a chicken. Like
Nice.
we're good.
Holding a chicken.
I gotta see.
Oh man. Thank you guys so much for joining us here for Unidentical. Again, coming straight from the podcast place in Long Beach. Come here if you want a quality podcast made and an amazing producer. Come to the podcast place here in Long Beach, California. That's podcastplace.com, right, Solo Man?
Correct.
Boom. Make sure, again, that you like and subscribe at like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on YouTube. Make sure you rate and review anywhere that you download on the audio.
You're doing
and,
great.
and thank you. I'm working on it. I still learn how to speak. And, of course, unidenticalpod.com for everything Unidentical Pod. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you later. Bye.
Unidentical.